recognize the gentleman from South Carolina, Mr. Duncan, for his 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Madam Secretary, thanks for being with us today. Would you agree with me that we're in a new economic Cold War with China and that economic policy is central to the great competition with China's, the communist China, including Section 301 tariffs against the Chinese products?
I agree we're in a great competition with China, and 301 tariffs help us, and I agree we have to win.
So I believe in free trade. I think you do as well, but I believe in fair trade.
Exactly.
Bottom line is China cheats.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, the Chinese Communist Party is now seeking to circumvent Section 301 by taking Chinese steel and Chinese parts to Thailand and setting up shell companies that then dump cheap goods in the United States. This includes top-mount refrigerators. As you may know, Electrolux has been making Frigidaire refrigerators in the heart of my district, Anderson, South Carolina, for the past 25 years. Because of the entry of Chinese dumped top-mount refrigerators into the American market, Frigidaire has seen its market share go down, while Chinese company Midea has grown its market share from 8% in the third quarter of 2023 to 28% last quarter. They've done this with 40 pounds of Chinese steel in each unit, while advertising their no-tariff product at half the price of its U.S. competitors. The impact of my district has already cost 160 jobs and counting. That's why Electrolux has now filed an anti-dumping petition with your office against Midea, and I believe my staff has given your staff the details on that petition. Madam Secretary, can you assure my constituents that you will give this situation the thorough investigation that it deserves in light of this second Cold War with China and the economic impacts that is already having in my district?
Yes, absolutely. As you know, this is a quasi-judicial process, so I'm limited in what I can say here. 100%. Look, China cheats. You're right. China cheats. They subsidize their companies. They don't pay fair wages. They dump. They circumvent, whether it's Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, et cetera, and it's not fair. American workers can outcompete anyone if we have a fair fight. So if I can follow up with you, in a private setting, but as I said, 100%, we will look into it, we'll take it seriously, and if we assess that we need to, we'll levy a duty to level that playing field.
Level the playing field. Finally, I'd be remiss in my duties as chair of the Energy Subcommittee if I didn't at least put a plug in for the application for recognition of the South Carolina Nexus for Advanced Resilient Energy under the CHIPS and Science Act funding. Is critical to our energy future that we solve the problems of getting more power onto our grid and do it in an environmentally and ecologically sound way. And I hope you'll consider our state's application to partner with you in that way. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Yes,